Hiking to Ennis. Unplanned detours, meeting the inspirational Queen Margaret. Embarking on a journey that promised 2 days of hiking from Whitehall to Ennis turned into an unexpected adventure filled with 4 hitches and a grueling climb. But it was an adventure I'll never forget. Here's where it gets interesting. What started as a simple trek quickly became a lesson in the kindness of strangers and the unpredictability of the trail. As we left town, we optimistically stuck out our thumbs, hoping for a short ride to the trailhead. Almost immediately, a red minivan pulled over, and we eagerly hopped in. But here's the twist. Our driver, the sweet and chatty Laurie, misunderstood our destination and took us east instead of south. Despite our best efforts to correct her, we ended up at the post office, where I finally showed her a map. Laurie's mistake inadvertently saved us a full day of hiking. Though it was hard to stay upset with her, she was so genuinely kind, gushing about her kids and grandkids. But this is the part most people miss. Even with that detour, we were still 10 road miles from the nearest trailhead. Our luck turned again when a young guy in a white pickup truck offered us a ride. As a former thru hiker himself, he understood our eagerness to skip the roads. We squeezed into the truck bed, perched on the gun walls beside a four-wheeler, and bumped along until we reached a trailhead. Grateful, we waved him off, only to realize this trailhead led to another gravel road. Feeling a bit defeated, we started walking, determined to make progress. But just as we were losing hope, a prospecting couple offered us our third ride of the morning. I reluctantly climbed into the truck bed, wondering if we'd ever actually hike that day. This is where it gets controversial. Was it luck? Or was the universe conspiring to teach us something about flexibility? As we drove, we nearly passed by Stitch, a French-Canadian hiker who'd flipped north due to Colorado's snow. I was craving female company, so I yelled out, "Stitch!" The couple slowed down and she jumped in. Her presence lifted my spirits, and soon we were finally on a trail, a steep climb to over 9,000 feet. The climb was breathtaking. A waterfall, an abandoned cabin near the summit, and an out-of-place storage container added to the mystique. The valley below looked impossibly distant, a reminder of how far we'd come. Later, we descended toward a stunning lake, where Plan B and I took a chilly plunge. The swim was refreshing, and drying off on a warm rock made me feel almost human again, tangled hair and all. Though Ennis was still far, Stitch mentioned a trail angel in town who might help. Enter Queen Margaret of Ennis, a woman who defies stereotypes. Margaret, a graying badass who'd just returned from canoeing the Yukon, picked us up in her truck with her dog, Tonka. Her stories of adventure, like losing her GPS and orchestrating its return from Alaska, left us in awe. She became an instant matriarchal idol, offering us laundry, a guest house she built herself, and an evening of throwing balls for Tonka. Here's the thought-provoking part. Margaret's modern ideas, shared during a porch conversation about healthcare, she's a nurse, I'm a PT, challenged my assumptions about how these discussions could be had. They didn't have to be polarizing. They could be a genuine exchange of perspectives. As the night fell, Stitch and I retired to the guest house, its open shower and quirky layout adding to the charm. I threw one last ball for Tonka, watching him disappear into the darkness with a smile. This journey wasn't just about hiking. It was about the people we met, the lessons we learned, and the unexpected connections that made it all worthwhile. What do you think? Have you ever had a detour turn into an adventure? Or met someone like Margaret who completely shifted your perspective? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Affiliate disclosure. This website contains affiliate links, which means the trek may receive a percentage of any product or service you purchase using the links in the articles or advertisements. The buyer pays the same price as they would otherwise, and your purchase helps support the trek's ongoing goal to serve you quality backpacking advice and information. Thanks for your support. To learn more, please visit the About This site page.